How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft FTB Infinity Voltopias. Been enjoying the series so far. Into today's episode, we're gonna hopefully try to get a few things done. And what's this? A little mined out room we went ahead and did in between episodes with our brand spanking new hammer here. So, I'm not really sure what I want to put in here yet. I was just kind of trying to see how far we can go. So we have some water over here and outsides over here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here. Because I don't know how much longer we're going to be staying in here, quite honestly, just because we are getting close to, I think, expanding out of the base. Just because it's kind of cramped. I mean, we're in a little hill. If we go ahead and look at the map here, during daytime, there we go. Because if we kind of look where we're at, we're more or less here in this cave, but we're the mound we're in is only so big, right? And so I'm not sure where I want to go to just yet, because some of where we have explored, so there's some stuff from where we explored over through some jungly area, kind of some mountains. I'm not entirely positive where I want to go, because we kind of explored all through here on our adventures. We found a desert to the far north. I don't know if I want to do something in the mountains or maybe the mycelium. I don't know. I'm just not sure. But we're going to need something to help us do all that exploring. So I think in this episode, we're going to try to get all the components we need for a jetpack. So I did go ahead and kind of pre-get some of the things we need. So we need the rock crusher. And so this is one of those, a 3x2x2. So this is one of those things we're going to put kind of in our experimenting room. Right, so it was a 3x2x2. Right? And so in here we can put things like obsidian and other things we need to get, like the pulverizer and as well the induction smelter. We can also go ahead and get the magma crucible, which is something we need in order to be able to melt ender pearls down. So that we have the rock crusher. Where I think it's right here, the advanced tech, right? No, wasn't the advanced tech one. Better than iron? Yes, it was the better than iron one. I do want to try to get the miner's friend, because this is something that will significantly increase our mineability, or our continued mining, until we can get a quarry fully going. Because to get a quarry going, yep. There's a few different quarries we have access to. So we have the Buildcraft quarry, which requires diamond chipset, not too bad. Diamond tubes, we've seen these before. Let's see what else. The mining laser, a little more advanced, but again, not too terrible. Some diamonds, some redstone, basic capacitors, singularity. Okay, so that's gonna maybe be a little more hard. I think this might be the problem. Not actually really. We have redstone, we have silver, we have copper. No, we make that right now. Okay. Okay, so we can get everything we need for the mining laser. Tesseract. Okay, well we need that ender that I was talking about, so we do need to go ahead and get a magma crucible and that, or a fluid transposer to get the end. We get a teleporter. I mean, some of these things, it's just lengthy, right? We just need quite a few machines to be able to do it, but really, technically, we can do all these things right now. It's just the length to be able to pulverize everything. So we do want to get a pulverizer. We do want to get kind of a proper thing set up. But even if we get these things built, we don't have a power grid to sufficiently power them, nor do we have a proper storage area to sufficiently store what they would mine. So even if we could scrounge out, ooh, we don't have endstone. That's, I think, well, we can make it, right? So it's not that we don't have some of these components. It's just, it's going to take time to kind of compile all of these things. But I mean, I don't see anything that's going to just inherently prevent us, right? I mean, okay, we need an inscriber. We do need to find some things from applied energistics, but otherwise there's nothing overly limiting us from being able to do what we need to do, at least for that. We could also do the ender quarry. So as you can see here, instead of doing the buildcraft to do the end, all we need is emeralds. We can also do different upgrades for it as well to get different upgrades. We can also do RF Tools has a quarry, and basically it combines the ender quarry and a buildcraft quarry. The building quarry is probably the one we want in terms of its speed. The buildcraft quarry is a little slow. The ender quarry is good for frame rate, but if we put it in another dimension, we probably won't ever have to notice it for performance and whatnot. The buildcraft quarry, I believe we can actually have it replace, and we can also do fortune with it, or even silk touch. So I'm okay with both of those options. So we'll definitely have to kind of take a look for that. But in the meantime, we do want to get we want to try to get towards an ender. I never know what this comes up as. Oh. So in order to get an ender core, we do need to get that crushed obsidian, but now we can, because now we have a rock crusher. We have access to wool, we have access to iron chest. The only thing is now the ender tank frame, which requires quite a lot of ender eyes, right? So that's going to probably be what prevents us from getting that. But I think what we can work on in the meantime, while we're going to wait on a few things, is we're going to need a jetpack. So in order to get a jetpack, kind of spoiled a little bit of it there. We need a leadstone flux capacitor, a leather strap, and some leadstone thrusters. So let's go ahead and get all of those things made up. So here's our leather strap. Let's go ahead and put that in. We need a leadstone flux capacitor. So let's go ahead and put that in. And then we need a few other components. We need some rods. And I'm just going to go ahead and make a rod for another thing we're needing. It's not for the jetpack, but it is going to be for something. And then, okay, we finished that one. We are going to need some leadstone flux duct. This is going to allow us to transfer power. It's also going to allow us to do some things. We need 2 coal chunks, like so. And then, is it these ones? Ooh, I got to make sure we're making the right ones. We need steam dynamos, which are these. Okay. Let's grab the steam dynamos. Chuck the steam dynamos in there. So now we can make why is it? Oh, it is. It just doesn't. Okay, it just looks weird. Okay. So now we have that. We can go like that, and bam, we have flight, but not quite. We do have to go ahead and power our jetpacks. If we go look, it's this quest. No, maybe it's up here. Yes. So now, who needs ladders? All right. So we do have that done. Now we could get the portable energy. So we can make a leadstone flux pack, which will significantly help us. So if we look, they all, yes, they're right here. Basically, it just takes a leadstone energy cell and allows us to strap it effectively to our belt. So it is something we can make. We are going to be making a leadstone energy cell. However, we're making it for a different reason. I believe we should be able to use these to charge our stuff. So we need to get 10 electron tubes, and we need to get an electric circuit. So we do need to go ahead, get some copper cable in. Was that? Okay, so that's just that iron plate. Okay, so let's go grab some iron plate. I think we still have some made. I've yet to organize anything. I'm sure for those of you with OCD, this is not the most ideal scenario for organization, because I certainly know it's not great for me, but unfortunately it works. Yeah, well, we don't need tin, we need copper. I can't remember if we put all the copper in smelter or not. We might have. Although I do need to get that rubber. Do we use all the other cable we made? I think we might have. Nice, let me go get this thrown in the furnace. So we can get that turning into rubber, and let me check over here for copper. Ah, we only have one ingot. Well, we have some on us. Is what we have enough? We make it into plates. Okay. We'll turn that into plates. Alright. Oh, I suppose we could just extrude it, huh? Extrude it into some wire. Forget that this machine kind of bypasses some of those extra steps, right? Just allows us to immediately start making. I'm curious, does each one only make one? Yeah, it's a 1-to-1, so we need... That gives us 6, that gives us enough for 1. I think that's all we need. Okay, then we have 6 rubbers. Let's go like this, like this. Okay. Like that, like that. Except I grabbed 2. Why did I need 2? Oh, I didn't need 2. Oh well. Alright, and now the last part we're missing are the tin electron tubes, which are now ready. So now if we go like this, like this, like this, now we have what we need. So if we were to place this, say, here, we can't charge it. Crud. Oh no. Okay, well, what can we do to charge our backpack? Or, not our backpack. Charge our other thing. That's a great question, because I'm not sure. Can't put it into there. We can't put it into the capacitor. Charge? We could, maybe the charge pad would charge it. Resonant charge pad. Perhaps. Health pad. Recharger, concussion charge. The bat box might be able to charge it. What could charge it? That I'm curious about now. Well, there's gotta be something to charge it, right? I feel like there would be a quest, right? So that's an electric furnace, so that's definitely not what we want. That's done. Did that? I don't think so. Mass storage, no. More rubber, no. What is this? Automated automation? No. Amp it up, maybe. I'll go check it, but I don't think so. Drill from the heavens? No. I'm not entirely sure, actually. That, I'm kind of surprised, actually. Okay, what about actually better? An iron. Better, no, that's just blast furnace. That's lava. Water cooled, maybe? The vat. No. Eating skeletons, no. Cut and chop. Bound to your will. Meteor hunter. What about this? Portation. I thought there was one more tab. Sufficiently advanced tech. No, because this is all magic. Well, I don't think we can charge it from that. There's gotta be something. What am I missing? There's definitely something we have, because I have charged a backpack. I'm just trying to remember what we charged it in. RF. What mod is it from? It's from Simply Jetpacks. So it's gotta be from, maybe Thermal Expansion would have something? Because we can't charge it in these, in the capacitors. It's not like I just right click it, right? Or I'm being dumb. No. No, right clicking just equips it. Okay. Let's see, what about... I mean, I suppose... No, because that wouldn't be a permanent solution. We try maybe a capacitor bank. What about... I'm trying to think what else there is. Charge... No, because there was nothing on the charge tab I saw. Nothing any of those charges. I mean, we could try one of these charge boxes. It doesn't seem too hard. Wireless charger from Ender IO. No, that appears to be item based. I could have sworn what? There was something. I'm trying to think of the mod. I might have to load up Pack to look at it because I can't think of it off the top of my head. Right now, this is entirely useless to us. I think thermal expansion has something. I could have sworn you could have put it in the energy cells. Maybe not. Induction smelter. Glacial precipitator. Igneous extruder. Energetic infuser. This is what we want. That's the name of the thing I was looking for. Okay. So we need to create an energetic infuser. So it looks like we need either resonant. Okay, we can do basic. That's good. Awesome. So we need to get crushed obsidian, basic circuit board, a tin gear, iron chipset, and dense refined iron. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to gather all these things up, and I will be right back. And we're back. There we go. We have the energetic infuser now. We also have our lodestone energy cell, our survivalist generator, which we currently are burning coal coke, and we're also with an MV capacitor. The MV capacitor just happened to have a bunch of energy stored, so I used it to kind of refill up our system here. And then I also went ahead and each of these underneath I put some conduit, just so that way as we go along we can just pop one of the bricks out and pop a new machine in. So that's probably where we'll put some of these machines for now. I think we'll leave this area over here for just kind of other things that don't really fit. I can actually probably take the carpenter with me. We'll plop it down. I don't know. We'll plop the carpenter right there. So now everything will have power as we put it in, and eventually I'll put power on the back side of the top too as well. Currently it's just for the bottom row. Now we have, oh, I forgot to grab it, a fully charged jetpack. We can go ahead and go flying, but the problem with flying is, although we're limited, we could try to upgrade it to the tier 2 to get the hardened jetpack. It requires some Invar. Invar isn't too hard to make. We just need some nickel and iron. Nickel, of course, we get by looks like that. It's the ferrous ore, which will probably be a barrier, a little bit of a barrier to entry. We'll have to get the reactant dynamo, which requires uranium. Oh, okay, so never mind. Because in order to get the uranium we need an actual nuclear reactor. Okay, well, we're not going to have that for quite some time then. Okay. Interesting. Well, we have another option to extend our range. That is using a glider. So, let me go ahead and sleep really quick. There we go. So if we go flying, say we want to go take off, uses quite a lot of energy. So as you can see in the top left hand corner, we already used 7%. Well, now if we use the glider, now we're using no energy. I need to go for quite some distance. Use a little bit more. Use a little bit more. And now look at that. Now we get to go flying all over the place. Look at that. We're flying. Ah, forgot. Now we're pointing in the wrong direction. So now we can use this to explore much, much faster. Cover a lot more ground to definitely start looking for kind of a more permanent sort of base, because I'm not really sure what I'm looking for in a base. I want something that, I don't know, sparks interest in terms of building. I'm not sure what yet. see what we got here in the Tinker's Workshop. Nothing of major value. We could always take these tool parts and actually go melt some of them down. I do want that. Gonna take this hobbyist steam engine. Definitely gonna take that coal coke, because that's pretty valuable to me. There's a smeltery, which I don't really need. I don't really need any more of the smeltery bricks, because now that we have a smeltery, we can make the components quite easy. The only issue... Ooh, pulsating iron. The only issue that I'm a little bit afraid of is us accidentally falling to our demise. So let me wear the bronze ones. That kind of matches our outfit a little more. So there are a few different ways we can prevent this. So we can get what are known as... yes, they are this. So these are from Portal Gun. These have been some of my favorite boots in Minecraft, actually, for this very thing. Basically, long fall boots pretty much negate fall damage for us. They do require nanosuit boots, which, okay, a little expensive, but as we've seen, we should be able to make that in the flux infused. Not too terrible. No, redstone, diamonds, okay, fairly standard. And then this is just silver. Okay, we have all that. And then okay. Yeah, so not too terrible, I guess. Okay, we need an alloy smelter, which I suppose we could get. Okay. Yeah, we can get everything we need for long fall boots. And that's just to prevent us from accidentally falling to our death. But as long as we have the glider, we kind of have a parachute, if you will. So let's see what else we can find on our journey. I don't see anything else in the immediate area. I'll definitely do some exploring off camera. Hopefully come across some sort of interesting kind of outcropping. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find something. And then once I do, I'll... Ooh, what type of wood's that? I don't know. I think this is the acacia wood. Oh, it's not going to chop the tree down. No worries. Now that we have... Now that we have something that can actually mine everything. It is, yes, acacia wood. Well, it's a nice color. Maybe we'll use this in replacement of the maple. Yeah, you know what? I think maybe that's what we'll do. Well, I think we're going to call it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe, as it really does help with the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future episodes of anything. Oh no. I think it crashed. What? What? That's a weird way to end. Well, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Ah! There we go. Silly. I gotta go change that so that way we can fly. Cause how else are we supposed to go flying? I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.